a guy in his 20s who grew up very insecure about himself. He was skinny. He's always been skinny all his life. He was 120 pounds going through high school, and by the time he graduated in 2009, he was about 130 pounds. And he decided, you know what, enough's enough. I'm tired of being insecure. I'm tired of being that guy that doesn't feel like he belongs anywhere. And so it's about a guy who sets himself out on the quest to find out what plan can skinny guys be on that can help them gain faster. I've always had that dream of being a bodybuilder. I've always thought it'd be really cool to be, muscular, be respected, be, because who doesn't want respect in women? Am I right? So when I graduated in 2009, I decided, enough's enough. I want to be somebody. So by the time my 20th birthday, I just had the idea, ooh, TV show. So I think, so like I said, I was about 20 when I came up with the idea. I hope to have my own TV show, go out, travel the world, help other skinny guys who want to be muscular, who want to, like I said, who doesn't want respect, who doesn't want to get all the ladies, who doesn't want to just be confident all the time. So I want to have my own TV show by 2015. I want to travel the world. I want to help people. That's what I hope to accomplish. Well, my first inspiration, after I graduated high school, a buddy of mine introduced me to Zach Bagans and his show. And even though his show isn't about that, but he was muscular, he looked good, he was confident, he was an all awesome guy. So that kind of inspired me to change who I was. And so I went from having that long hippy dippy hair to I cut my hair, started working out. And so Zach Bagans overall is my inspiration because he's my inspiration to film. He's the reason why I went to film school, and he's the reason why I'm right here right now doing this interview. Little to Big is a progression mini doc that follows the main character on his journey to what will work for him, what kind of plan should all skinny guys be on. So he's going to go through a trial and error type thing, trying to figure out what will work and what won't, and then he's going to pass his knowledge on to other skinny people on what he did and how he did it. I'm no expert, but when it comes to working out, you have to be super consistent with it. You have to at least go 3 to 4 days a week. I preferably want to use Anytime Fitness. Anytime Fitness, I've used them for several years, and it's closer to the house, so it's like that's the gym I'm most likely going to go with, but it just depends on what the show takes me. I mean, right now, Anytime Fitness. Like I said, I've worked out for about since 2010-ish, 4 years, but I wasn't consistent with it, so that's why I'm not where I want to be, but probably about 4 years, 4 or 5 years, but at least this time, I'm going to stick with it. Genetics play a part to an extent, but it's certainly not an excuse. You have genetics that help you and some genetics that hold you back, but it doesn't make it impossible. You just got to put in the extra work. But genetics, like I said, you can have really good genetics and just get muscles quick, or you can have bad genetics and get muscles slower, but you still get it. So that's where a lot of people lose their confidence, their motivation, because they think, oh, it's impossible, oh, it's my genetics, oh, blah, 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 no. Oh, it's just like, no. Genetics is not an excuse. You will get there, just like I said, be consistent, and you will get where you want to be. It just may take a little bit longer, but you've got to be consistent. When it comes to supplements, I usually only use like creatine-based pre-workouts, and I use whey protein, but my supplement of choice would have to be any of the Verve lines from Vima. Verve is a healthy energy drink that has antioxidants in it. Yeah, healthy energy drinks are actually good for you. Google it. But that's mainly my supplement of choice would be Verve Bold. There's a Verve Party, which is a mango tea. It just has all these antioxidants that help you. It gives you a big energy rush without the crash. It's really awesome. That would be my drink of choice. That's going to be the sponsored drink of the show. And that's pretty much what I would go with. When the film starts out, I most likely would have local bodybuilders, people that I know that are pretty ripped. But I think it'd be really neat once the show gets out to have like celebrities on there. I think that would be really neat. That's a goal I'm aiming for. So that's most likely what I would go with. But until then, it'd be the locals. You gotta show them love too. That would be kind of hard. It would most likely be it's a tie between Matt Mindron or Sean Dawson. They're both, pretty ripped. They're both very inspirational to me. They're the reason why I'm here today showing you this, because they kind of inspired me to make the show. Well, like I said, I've always had the dream to be bigger, as a bodybuilder and fitness, but I never really had the idea for the TV show until I was about 20, which kind of gave me the inspiration to go to film school and do what I'm doing just so I can accomplish my dreams. So probably for about 4 years I've had it planned. Little to Big originally was Twig to Big, because I thought that was the smartest thing ever. But then going through film school, I've had people tell me their suggestion on what they think it should be. I always took it in consideration. But one day I had my instructor tell me, why not have it Little to Big? Because your last name is Little and it'd have more meaning and sentimental value to it. So my instructor is basically the reason for the name Little to Big. So props to her. Working on a film is a very rewarding experience. It's very fun. I'm very blessed to be where I am today, the school that I'm in, and I'm very excited about the future. I'm very excited about 2015, and I'm very glad that I chose the film life. I'm very glad that I chose Full Sail University, and it's the reason why I'm doing this interview today. And can't wait till 2015. Little to Big doesn't really target anybody specifically, doesn't really target a specific age group or gender. It's mainly anybody who wants to be fit, even though the show basically revolves around skinny guys who want to get big. That's the main concern. But you can be heavy, wanting to be that size. You can be a bodybuilder, just like in the show, just be inspired by what it takes to get to your dreams, where you want to go, how you want to be, what you want to be. So no, it doesn't really target anybody specifically. It's for any age group, any gender. It can be a female. It could be any of that. So anybody and everybody. I believe steroids should not even be taken. I don't even know who on earth came up with that. I'd rather be natural. Still take supplements, but I don't want to use any muscle enhancers. I want to do it the right way. I don't want to be like a hypocrite, being somebody's hero, saying, oh, yeah, just work hard, dedication, but then you're on the juice. And then that person finds out, boom, they're gone. And it's like, no, I want to actually inspire people to chase their dreams without having to take the easy way out. My pet peeve would have to be excuse makers. People who want more out of life, who want to be something, who want to be somebody, but then they don't, take that effort, that step, because they're afraid, oh, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get to that point. Well, you learn. I'm sick and tired of people who talk a big game, they're going to do this, going to do that, then years down the road, they're still in that position, they're still not where they want to be, they still don't have that dream job they want, they're not making money, or this person just, I don't know, excuse makers, no. I have people that say they don't want to go to the gym because they're tired. Well, you're tired because you don't work out. And they just, no, quit making excuses. Tired of that. That's my biggest pet peeve. It's just excuse makers. No. In 5 years, I see myself having my own place, traveling the world, helping other skinny guys gain the confidence, gain the body that they want. I see myself just living the dream, doing what it takes to get from point A to point B. So like I said, 5 years, I see myself with my TV show, my own place, just going around the world helping other skinny guys achieve their dreams and goals, and hopefully inspire others to be who they are. Be who they set themselves out to be. Pretty much to be a motivational speaker, maybe have a book out. I think that'd be really cool about my life. I just want to be something. I want to be somebody, and I'm not going to settle for less.